Good morning, this is KELOLAND On the Go with all you need to know in news and weather as you start your day.
Authorities on the Pine Ridge Reservation are looking for those who robbed a store Sunday night. The Oglala Sioux Tribe Department of Public Safety says it happened at the Oglala Ridge store in Oglala. Authorities shared these pictures of the people involved.
You can see one of them is holding what appears to be a gun. If you have any information about the people involved, you are asked to call OST DPS.
An incident that left 2 people dead at a Sioux Falls gas station last week has people wondering what qualifies as self-defense under South Dakota law.
The Stand Your Ground law states that a person is justified in using or threatening to use deadly force if they believe it's necessary to prevent a forcible felony. The law does not apply if you are doing something illegal.
If you think about what the word stand your ground is, that means I'm going to stand here and I'm going to eliminate the threat. So it really does give a lot more discretion to the person who is standing their ground of what they think, they need to do to eliminate that threat.
A person is immune from prosecution if they were standing their ground. However, this doesn't always happen. When someone is charged, it's up to the attorney to file a motion.
Millennium Recycling will be ending its public drop-off service at the end of this year. The company president says in the last few years, a growing number of people have been using the site as a place to dump their trash.
Millennium has provided the bins as a public service. However, they're a private business and the cost of dealing with the trash has gotten too high.
We have to haul it out to the landfill and we pay the same fees that everybody else pays.
Dwyer has reached out to the city to see if they could work with them to offer a public recycling drop-off location. There have been no responses at this point. However, people who support the idea are encouraged to contact city leaders. Now let's get a check of our weather with meteorologist Scott Munt. A very chilly start to the day, Scott.
Yeah, another morning with temperatures in the 20s and 30s. We'll see these numbers probably hit the 50s and 60s for highs this afternoon. Plenty of sunshine to go around. High of 57 in Sioux Falls, 56 in Huron, 60 in Pierre, and 64 in Rapid City, with strong southerly winds in western South Dakota. Brian will have more details on your forecast coming up.
Thank you, Scott. If you want to vote in the upcoming election but have yet to register, you better do so quick. In South Dakota, the deadline is Monday, October 21st. That's less than 1 week from today.
You can either deliver your registration forms in person or send them by mail, but it needs to arrive at the county auditor's office before it closes on the 21st.
If you want to study up ahead of casting your ballot, visit our website and check out your local election headquarters page.
Guests at the St. Francis House had a busy afternoon on Monday. About 20 men who are transitioning away from being homeless rolled up their sleeves to help one of their neighbors move into her new home.
The St. Francis House recently bought Sabina Stefani's home and 2 others in the neighborhood so it can expand sometime in the future.
They paid for my house and that money paid for my new house, so in like 2 weeks I found a house and bought it.
But Stefani's old home won't be vacant for very long because next week a family of 4 who's been staying at the St. Francis House will get to move in while paying rent.
3 restaurants in the Steel District development will open this month in Sioux Falls. Dahlia, a restaurant featuring Latino-based entrees, and Big Sioux Burgers will open today. Ironwood Steakhouse will open October 29th.
The 3 restaurants will seat at least 300 people. Dahlia and Ironwood will also have outdoor seating. Learn which restaurant will feature 225 different tequilas and which will serve an octopus dish. You can find out more in a KELOLAND.com original story by Ray Yost online now. That's a look at some of our top stories.
Now let's get one last look at your weather with meteorologist Brian Karstens. Brian?
All right, our weather update today looking at, fire danger returning. Now, that's going to be in effect tomorrow. As you see, a fire weather watch has already been posted pretty much for the entire state of South Dakota, except for the very far northwest. But the bottom line is dealing with wind, low humidity, and warming temperatures. And those kind of things continue to add up here as we go into this fall season. Let's bring you up to speed on the forecast. Today, we're still in the 50s. In fact, our midday temperature, only 45 in Watertown, struggled not even hitting 50 yesterday there. So we definitely have quite a bit of cool weather around, and it looks like going into tomorrow, This story will be changing. So if you like these 50s, enjoy today, because watch what happens here. We start picking up that wind in Rapid City today. The southerly wind will be expanding tomorrow. And as that happens, after morning lows in the 30s, so it's again pretty chilly to start things off, it's not going to take long for Rapid City to warm into the 80s tomorrow afternoon. And I think 70s will be pretty common in the central. Sioux Falls in the 60s, so it'll be warmer. And then as we watch into Thursday, high pressure center moves off the screen. We've got all that conveyor belt of warmer winds, and that's going to really crank up temperatures Sioux Falls area Thursday, Friday. Lots of 70s. There will be a few 80s around ahead of that front. Now, this is the front that's been advertised now for several days to maybe trigger some rain chances. It's there. Not a big chance, but if you are looking for rain, I bet you most of you are. I know that has been a common theme. Well, we'll see if we can manage any scattered rain from this. It looks like into Friday night. In fact, even Friday morning, some rain may be out here between Pierre and Rapid City. And then if we watch the progression of that front into Friday night and Saturday morning, there's still a little bit of rain scattered. That's a good way to think about it. It's not a widespread heavy rain, but it's something different, and we'll keep an eye on it as we get into the kickoff of the weekend. High today, 55 in Mitchell. Your KELOLAND live Doppler HD forecast. Upper 50s in winter. How about that 7-day forecast? Well, with the 20% chance of rain on Saturday, that's one of the cooler days of the extended. Most of the days are in the 70s again, so we have bounce back potential, and with dry weather, and that's been the common theme, it's pretty easy to warm things back up again. So again, we've got 70s for Thursday, Friday. Aberdeen, a day earlier on the cool down, 66 on Friday, which really still is above average for this time of the year. 62 on Saturday, and then we've got those 70s Sunday and Monday. So we come right back up to above normal weather. Pierre, 75 tomorrow. That's a big jump of 15 degrees. We're at 83 on Thursday. Any day like that, you got to watch that fire danger. That's going to be a high priority. And also for Rapid City, 86 for tomorrow, 75 on Thursday, 56 on Friday. Just a brief cool down. More coverage online at KELOLAND.com.